Hello generals, welcome to episode 6 of the Romania series. We are on day 11 of the game and we have our first heavy bomber produced and already started using it. We are currently at war with Austria, which has only one of his cities remaining, and we started a war recently with Germany, and our main focus is to destroy that airport he has in Berlin. The reason for that is that we have spotted with our UAVs one of his jets flying over one of the ex-Swiss cities, so I want to destroy it as fast as I can, so I take out of the game his air force in case he becomes active. So after the successful bomb run of our heavy bomber on Berlin, and after destroying the airport there, as you can see, his jet is automatically flying back to his ally Finland, and he will be stationed there from now on, and I'm just checking the range that his jet can operate, so we know if he can attack us or not. Apparently, from what we see, he cannot attack German soil unless he builds a new airport around there. Before we move on, please consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and if you hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support. Going back now to the Middle East to see what is going on there, since we dedicated a large part of our previous episode on the Middle East and what our allies did. Our rocket man, Mr. Ukraine, he launched another ballistic missile. I think it's the third one he launches, and we're still on day 11. And the target is that city of Iran, where he builds his fleet, and his fleet has been a pain so far for Ukraine, so he decided to destroy it, and I must say it is the first time I agree with the target of an Ukrainian ballistic missile in this game. So Iran now is out of the game, but he sent again one of his ships, I think it's the corvette that we were attacking before, to attack Odessa. He cannot do any damage, and his ground forces are destroyed at Sevastopol, so he's out of the game now, and from that coalition only Saudi Arabia remains now, and we'll see how he will react as well. And as we relaxed with the Middle Eastern guys, we check the country ranks. We are leading the country ranks, but second is Namibia, and we start thinking about Namibia and Africa. Now we have to rush to Africa. This changes again our plans, because we were afraid of the coalition to our east, who were Iran and Saudi Arabia, and now we have to worry about Namibia before he becomes stronger. And by stronger, I mean the sweet spot of around 600 VPs. If a country reaches 600 VPs, its economy is quite strong, and if the player is experienced and clever, he can build defenses that it is almost impossible to capture. And since our ally Ukraine is focusing on building his rockets and ballistic missiles, he asked again for my help, so I have to send my gunships to help him with that last ship of Iran. And the reason is that that ship is a frigate, so his jets are going to die if they try to attack it, so my gunships again are going to do the job. Going back to Western Europe now and our campaign there, we can see that most of Germany is captured by us. Austria is now history, and we captured at last that remaining city of his, and we have just cleared the artillery piece defending Berlin, so now we can move our ground forces into that sector as well. And slowly we have, since we described that we have new priorities for our coalition and our allies, our active allies, Belarus and Ukraine, are involved in the Middle East and they want to proceed to Asia, we agreed that I will have to take on Africa by myself, because Spain still struggles with France and he's not that active. So I decided to take into our coalition the UK, who has shown signs of activity and he's aggressive, which I like this style. And of course, in case I will need help in Africa, he already has a presence there, as he captured a couple of cities in Western Africa. So this is the reason why I took the UK in. So now we started our preparations for our invasion to Northern Africa, and we start the preparations by sending our UAVs first, just to see what the enemy has and where he has it. And for this reason I decided to capture Valletta, the capital of Malta, in order for me to construct an airport there, and that airport will be the base of operations for my gunships, that from Malta, if I calculated everything correctly, they can cover quite a few cities of Libya, Algeria, and a bit further into Northern Africa. Also, they cover southern Italy and at least 3 cities, so my gunships are within range to cover my forces if I entered Italy, which I don't want at this point. I want to focus on Northern Africa. But let's take a look now on what is happening in South America. Remember that Argentina is the most experienced player in the game, and he showed again that strange behavior of hibernation. He was inactive for 10 days, and now he became active again, and he's not part of a coalition yet. So I gave a mission to the UK. The mission of the UK is to capture Scandinavia first of all, to clear Scandinavia on his own time, but to rush on his attack to North America, in order for us, especially Central America, I told him, in the Caribbean, because there is a cluster of VPs there with countries and cities there, in order not to let Argentina become stronger before we clear Africa. One thing worth mentioning also is the enemies destroyed by my gunship wing and my bomber wing. The gunship wing, as you can see, destroyed 29 enemies, and the bomber wing so far has destroyed 7 enemies. This is indicative of the workload the gunship wing had up to now in this game. And since from now on we will have to be faced with stronger enemies, and I have to move my capital, as I told you, I think on the first episode of this series, I declared war on my ex-ally Serbia, so I have to clear Serbia as well, and then next in line is Turkey, as I'm preparing to invade North Africa. But we ran out of time again for this episode. Please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new episodes, and if you hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now. Bye.